Yeah, so this is me speaking out of like this fresh experience of having something drop, uh and the something is this fixation on use and value, utility, and good and bad, and right and wrong, and and figuring out and getting somewhere and getting what I want to get, and get like all that all that fixation, utility, use, value, right, wrong, good, bad, trying, efforting, and suddenly there's like this. I'm just in this like spacious, humorous, playful, kind of loving relationship with all of that, and it just seems cute and futile, and like a little like a little uh, uh like a little stubborn tantrum that seems so justified and righteous and backed with data, and it's gonna work, and it's moral and ethical, and like there's so much to think. It's like this world is so internally consistent until you look closer. But this this is, I'm speaking now from like beyond that, beyond this, like, oh wait, this doesn't work so well, or like, wow, this is a lot of effort, or like, wow, how do I, I'm speaking from now is this, and then it's this, oh wow, wow. uh, and from here it is really clear. It's almost like that seems in some sense suddenly small, this small little running a hamster running a wheel thing. That's like, whoa, you don't have to be that hamster. I don't have to have that experience. And then it's like, oh, a whole other exploration. Oh, like, yeah, it's the direct experience of an alternative to being up to all that tight effort, those narrow perspectives, all that trying and getting and tracking and thinking in that way. So it's like, wow, if it's not about all that, if I'm not being that way, and then my state is different, and then my focus and perspectives are different, so much is different. So what is it about then? It's not about achievement, performance, productivity, me. It's not about me. So and it it's so delicious because there's this like link. It's like there's the echo of the like, oh, 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 that anything other than that way of mode of being would be like unproductive, useless, a waste of time. So that's like, it's this ticklish, energetically ticklish, to just and bodily pleasurable in relaxing. It's like, oh, the brain can just rev down. And then it seems like beauty, like these words, like, oh, what if it's about beauty? What if creating is something else? Like really creating, even building, creating experiences, creating stuff, exploring, receiving, enjoying, listening. Uh, 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 it's like, oh, sense of adventure, a sense of appreciation, a sense of joy, ease. I mean, there's all these qualities that I'm like, oh, they're all already here. It's like this space that was around that cage where the hamster is inside and I am that hamster and I'm running. It's like, well, the space around that was already here. And it's like a different world of possibilities. This image shows up of like a hamster jumping out of the wheel and just looking at doom scrolling on the iPad or consuming YouTube videos or writing in his diary or like whatever about, and even imagining himself to be outside the cage. I think that just shows up to be like the thought, the thought of this, and the actual direct, intimate experience. It's funny to know that I have conflated them totally. I thought I was free of getting somewhere. And even in this moment, there's this like, oh, okay, I'm really gonna enjoy this like whatever this is, this clarity. And then I'm gonna be a hamster soon, probably chasing after some cheese, using sticks and carrots and blaming circumstances for my experiences as I am trying to make my apparent self act and do and be and like I'm gonna chase my sense of self around with a kettle prod and it's just this like this is such a joke. Yeah. And it's funny when the joke is funny, and it's painful, and it can be sad, it can be really like achy when it's not. And I'm anticipating experiencing all those flavors again. And right here, there's something interesting because I totally acknowledge that I cannot will or effort my way or do or try to get free of, or like, because it's like the moment I start to be like, oh, I want to stay here forever, I'm not going to go there. It's like I'm boop there. And in the recognition of the sort of like, there's a different kind of choice or exploration available of like, oh, okay, I guess kind of, it's like, it's simple language, a kind of wanting, a kind of desire, a kind of intention to know what's true, or to be free, or to live in alignment with reality, the way it is, true nature, and true self, and to really, really own it, and not try, but really own it. It's kind of like that whole like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta try to get it, the use and the value and the progress in any domain. Like I gotta go get it. And that it's like I'm holding a stack of cash. It's like, ooh, I'm holding a stack of cash, and this is valuable. And it's like to to drop that into a burning bucket, to drop the stack of cash into the flames on behalf of a whisper that says, if you drop this stack of cash, you're going to fall back into millions and millions. But there's something like, I don't trust that. And here I have it. I'm going to cling on. There's something here that's like something like actually dropping that and being in this in between. Not like, okay, I'm going to throw it and turn and try to grab the millions or whatever. It's like it's just dropping. Okay, I see this. This is so valuable, and it seems so valuable to try to protect this state or lock it in or do something or and then just like that. On behalf of, like, I want something else than this mode of trying to get of fixating on use and value and utility and getting somewhere and starting and stopping things and pushing and pulling and tracking and right and wrong and good and bad and like it feels like dropping a pile of cash out of my hands into the flames with no guarantee. There is a conversation, there is a kind of exploration that I am inviting you to partake in, and it's what I can say based on all this is like, yeah, I don't have anything for you. I can't give you anything. I can't guide you to something, but I might be able to guide you out of something. I might be able to point to the sense of hamstering and the sense of and the wheel and so that you can actually recognize something, right? Like these words. I'm really grateful for those who have explored and pointed and patiently been with me as I have explored and then realized. And then some of this language is like from those human beings and some of those contexts coming together. And the language itself is like utterly useless. And at the same time, language can be used in ways that are paradoxically useful to see something about our fixation to use and make use of and try to do useful things for outcomes that we have decided, knowingly or not, that we're going to get after, and we're after them. So there's no telling what can come from that. And at the same time, what can come from that is a different mode of being, a different experience of self, a sense of like discovery and realignment with these kinds of phrases like a true self and true nature and love and beauty and exploration and creation and participation in a more spontaneous and intimate mode and a sense of being with life and with others and with self and with the mystery of it all, and this richness of experience of life can unfold, and the search for meaning and the search for identity and the search for truth and the search and the seeking 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 can sort of like can subside, and then there's something else. And that might be enough to entice some, and those are going to find this really interesting and different, and probably have a sense of finally, in two senses, both in this like finally, a kind of exploration that's not about or fueling my own like fixation on trying to get somewhere. And then also when insight occurs, when realization occurs, which shifts occurs, which they do. It's like flame emerges when there's something that burnable and there's heat and there's oxygen. Flame happens. It seems to precisely happen every time those circumstances are present. So it's like same here. There will be insights and shifts and stuff like that. And yeah, finally, finally. All right, so yeah, you're welcome to come and explore with me.